All right, so there's this image going around. You guys should be seeing it right now. Hit holding what appears to be Goku in his hand. Now, what this is this is a screenshot or some sort of picture of what's going to be the next episode preview on Dragon Ball Super episode 70, which will be airing tomorrow. So, of course, this picture, this is a scene from Dragon Ball Super episode 71. So there have been some spoilers coming out over the last couple weeks that have revealed that, Hit is going to be returning to Dragon Ball Super. Someone hired Hit to come and try and kill Goku. Now, originally, I was thinking that this was just going to be some sort of filler episode. I wasn't exactly sure how they were going to bring Hit in. And of course, by filler, I mean like slice of life. But since there have been more spoilers that reveal that this is not going to be just a one episode thing. This is obviously maybe going to be an arc or a mini arc. Either way, it won't be just one self contained episode. And then looking here, we have it. Hit will be returning in the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, which should be airing on the 17th of December. That's when Hit will be returning. There's also been some spoiler talk of Hit possibly having a new technique, some sort of thing that I guess he could help use to fuck up Goku. Now, of course, it was pretty outwardly stated in the tournament that Hit was holding back his true killing techniques because of the rules of the tournament. So it will be interesting to see exactly what Hit is capable of doing when there are no rules for him to follow. And the source of this image, too, is coming from a Yankao Productions. I can't pronounce shit, so I apologize. But this is this guy's Twitter account. Now, I'm not sure if he lives in Japan or something. I'm actually not too knowledgeable. But the one thing I do know is he has released several of these, leaked, shots of the episode preview coming up. And all the ones I've seen, they've always been legit. So this guy has, he's built up the respect of the community by constantly releasing, things that are true, that are factual, that do happen. So, it's safe to make like videos on this stuff and stuff. I remember the biggest one he released that I saw at the time was, it was just after Future Trunks had ascended to that new form of his or whatever it was. And you could see in the background Trunks was fighting at like a kind of a nighttime sky, which was interesting because, most of the battles in the future was with that black and green backdrop of the sky, showing that real dark and bleak element of the future. And at the time, it was interesting because it was like, oh, looks like they're going to change settings for the fight. But of course, that lasted 5 minutes before Goku and Vegeta arrive, and Trunks and them, they ended up back in the city with the same green and black bleak background. But that's it. I just wanted to make a quick video sort of showing off this image that we got here. Looks like Hit is for sure coming back. An episode title is like Goku dies. Now, I don't obviously think Goku dies. There's a lot of sort of titles are kind of made a certain way in a lot of these animes where it'll say like, Goku dies, but like he doesn't actually die. It just like comes very, very close to death. The best example I can give of that is in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Obviously, I'm talking about the Japanese version because the English dub is trash on 100 levels higher than any other English dub could ever be considered bad. The Yu-Gi-Oh one is #1 all time for garbage. In the Japanese version, the original, the good version, there's an episode called Jonochi Dies during his duel with Yami Malik, and of course, he doesn't actually die, he just comes very, very close to death. So I assume we'll probably have something very similar with Goku. It would be interesting if Goku died, though, because then we could get some focus on some other characters. Gohan fans going nuts and nuts and nuts about that one scene we saw of Ultimate Gohan. Maybe Gohan will do something? I wouldn't bet on it, though. Don't get your hopes up for any Gohan. Maybe we'll see Vegeta fight Hit again to try and reclaim some honor. That would be cool, I guess.